Well, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us on this most anticipated day in this part of the world. Calm confidence is emanating from all corners of the ground, and the odds are certainly in their favour. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. So that's got things underway. Indonesia come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. And here's a chance! He's got away with one there.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
And he's had a hit! And for a moment, time stood still. Anton. They get a throw in. Ball is over the line. De Ketelara. Kolomuani. Well, played right into his path. Till. Cristiano Ronaldo. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Anton. Now it's Minamino. Now it's Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Tomori, more and more pressure on the ball here. Here's Thiel. Oh, well played, well played. Tries a shot! It's in! And look who it is! He leads the way, he leads the way again! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Indonesia have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Pass is just off target. Chowdhury. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That'll be a throw-in. Van Dijk.
Indonesia really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's Mbappe! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Chowdhury. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So the team's still separated by one goal, but it should be very different.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Indonesia go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Indonesia
Shapes to shoot! In he goes again! It's in! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Cristiano Ronaldo!
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Cleared away. Caught offside that time. And that has left him in a heap. Havertz. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
The attendance for this match was
That is as far as they're going to go.
7,550.
Over to the left, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in a great position. He's having a hit! Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Fires from distance. Oh, nearly.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Him is number 22, Ribery. Substitution
It's
in
really
progress.
well cleared. Ribery. And he's had it nicked away. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Great ball if he can get there. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, they can break here. He can run onto that. Talisca! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Substitution on the field. Number 12.
So there's going to be another change here.
Number 24. Hamza Chowdhury.
Mbappe
Coming
plays
on
it
the
short.
field, Number
He's
18,
picked his way through. And here's Mbappe.
Number 19. Fofana.
Indonesia are looking to go forward now. It's a pretty loose pass. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. He's got space in the area. Ito. Turns and goes back. Minamino. Indonesia disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Ribery! It's a goal! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Ribery.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Mbappe. Van Dijk. Now it's Minamino. And that is that. Indonesia are going up, and now they can dream. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Indonesia really were brilliant today, Peter. To produce a performance like this in a game that could have a massive outcome on the team's future. Those players have every reason.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, the goalkeeper, Wojciech Szczesny, Peter. He's got incredible reflexes, and that makes him one of the best shot stoppers around. He's also very comfortable when he's under the high ball or coming out for crosses. And having someone like that just easing the pressure on that defence can spread confidence very quickly.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has. He's had a hit! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left.
Big header! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Indonesia have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Rodri. That looks a good ball through. He's away. Has a go! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball-watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Big chance! Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
After 21 minutes is number 10.
Indonesia get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And he's had it nicked away. Mbappe, Neymar, and the keeper's got it again. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Kane, over to the left, deftly away. He has found the way through. He can get that clear. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Bayern Munich looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Davis cuts out the pass. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. Looking for the runner. Spread neatly. Rodri has created one goal already.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Yamal.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2 goals to 1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Torres. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Fernando Torres. Batistuta! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for in with a header! He's missed, but not by that far. Davis. Just about up to the hour now.
Match was 70,900.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's got a sight of goal! And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Fernando Torres. Batistuta is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Ah, he's given it away! Havertz! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
That's a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 19,
He's got away.
Mbappe. Coming on the field.
And the finish! And he's following up! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Yamal tries to clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mbappe. And here's Batistuta. Out of play for a throw. Neymar. Kane. Mbappe has got himself a free kick.
It's a good show of persistence, this. If they manage an equaliser, it'll be a great show.
Dani Olmo, nicely aimed pass. Now it's Torres. And the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, the ball in there was
Substitution in
simply
progress.
superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Batistuta.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! It's a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Bayern Munich could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Not offside that time.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me,
And time is up. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to
Hello,
everybody who has
and
joined us
welcome
for
to
this
today's match.
unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. An early chance there, first of the game.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He won't be happy with that one. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter.
Can he put it away? Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And the ball's come loose here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Indonesia have their second corner now. And he's there to belt it away. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And he was quick to react. Yamal. Havertz. Oh, now the finish! And he hits the net. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
After 20 minutes is number 18.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Lautaro Martinez. Lautaro Martinez.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Gets his pass away. Dani Olmo providing an outlet on that flank. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Hernandez.
Oh, really well played.
And he's picked out the run. And he cuts out the supply. Now that's well seen too. Yamal. Batistuta. Nicely weighted ball. And instinct gets his head to it! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Palmer. Neymar. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Palmer. Dani Olmo proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Martinez. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Alexander-Arnold. There is the half-time whistle. Indonesia head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1.
Number 19.
Reflections on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Indonesia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Indonesia, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel.
Big chance! Goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
The attendance
It's a
for this
pretty loose
match was
pass.
72,306.
That looks a good ball through. Sticks it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
After 63 minutes.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Rudiger. Indonesia, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Hernandez. Oh, and he's through the middle. Face to face with the... He's had a hit! It's loose. In for the pieces! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Minutes is number 8.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
And he welcomes it in. No, that was never going to make it. It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
13, Messi.
Has a look and place it forward. And the shot! And that has earned a few from the bench.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 20, Ito. Substitutions taking
He
place.
gets big! Harmlessly behind. Indonesia have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And it's Neymar. Tomori cuts it out. Tomori pokes it out wide. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution.
Indonesia have their third corner. There's the hit! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
And he's there to clear it.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Real chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Six added minutes has been indicated.
Delicate chip through. Gavi. And here's Havertz. He's got to be in. And Batistuta! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution on the field. Number 29.
It's make or break time now, and they're
Coming on
all
the
headed for the
field
penalty
is
box.
Number
Up for a
21.
header.
Substitution in progress.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. And that will be it. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the moment... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. And that's gone loose. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's the throw. Now it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Martinez. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now who's going to be first to this? Saka. And he's in on goal. So Jim, good effort from distance. A whisker high.
Marcos Llorente nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Ryerson plays a sharp little ball here. He's looking to set free a runner. Real chance! Now the finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
And he's intervened well there. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Good ball over the top. And Batistuta! There it is! The breakthrough strike! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Number 10, Gabriel Batistuta.
Indonesia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. That's a throw. Musiala. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's tried one! He's done very well to get to that.
Martinez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Indonesia with their first corner. The first in. Can he find the finish? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way. And he's straight offside. Bobs him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe, he has found a way through. And that could set him on his way. He's got the shot away! And it's in! Bayern Munich are all square. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
That has certainly made things interesting. Oh, look, Martinez! Decent hit and on target. And we've reached half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Indonesia head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, one each, and the game right on edge. Havertz! Oh, Fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Indonesia have their second corner now. Goes in for the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Batistuta! That's another chance! Sticks it away! And they get themselves in front! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Indonesia get themselves into the lead. Bakola. Oh, he's found support out wide. Goalkeeper's ball. And he's had it nicked away. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he has to become a target. They've been too slow to recognise his influence. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Musiala cuts out the pass.
The attendance for this
That is a
match
great
was
pick out.
72,306.
And it's Ribery. He's got to be in here. Tries a shot! No mistake! Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Number 9,
Foden.
Substitutions taking place.
Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Always onto this. Oh, red, nice interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Son Heung-min. Into the last quarter of an hour. And Batistuta! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
He's had a hit! They've done it! And again they hit the front.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
After 82 minutes is number 21.
Substitution.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
6 added minutes.
And here's
has
Son
been
Heung-min.
indicated.
That is good alertness. The ball's gone astray. Now it's Batistuta. That's a nicely weighted pass. Chips it through. Havertz! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Ribery. Number 5, coming on the field. Number 13.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Substitution in progress.
Now it's Mbappe. Driving forward, and he's found a way past. He's had it taken off him. Great hit! He scored! They have stolen level at the last! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
And that's it. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Latifah. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Played back in. Havertz. They've got a corner here. Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either. He gets big! And now a sudden chance to counter. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe. Batistuta in acres of space out. Martinez! There's a goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Goal! After 12 minutes is number 18, Lautaro Martinez.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
Now it's Batistuta. And he's intervened well there. It's a pretty loose pass. Has a look and has a go. Decent hit and on target. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Havertz. Oh, good ball. That'll be a throw. Hits one! Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Perfect timing, perfect connection, and a perfect outcome.
Oh, wonderful, just wonderful. What technical dreams are made of. It was unstoppable.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's good play from him.
And he's there to clear it. Corner number 2 then. He's having a shot! Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And that's gone loose. Al Kubasi clears it away. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts.
Vinicius Junior! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Vinicius Junior.
That was lovely, that.
And he's away. And he's there to get it away. Llorente did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Martinez. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Alexander-Arnold.
And it's half-time here. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Indonesia go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And hostilities have resumed at the... Tries a shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Vinicius Junior. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Llorente. Llorente! And it's there! And surely that settles it.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Minutes is number 14, Marcus Llorente.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Alexander-Arnold.
Messi, he has found the way through. Now it's Ribery. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Otamendi.
Indonesia are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is banging their favour.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message,
The attendance
Peter.
for this match was
Well seen, saw that coming.
72,306.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's managed to gift it back. Havertz. Havertz! Great strike, the test for the keeper.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Corner number 3 coming up. Cristiano Ronaldo! He can get that clear. Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He might be in here. Oh, good ball. Shot a goal! It's in! And that takes him up to 30. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick,
The goal
decisive
scorer
and unerring. A textbook
after
example of
73
how to turn
minutes
defence into
Number
counter-attack.
10,
That'll do for me every time.
Batistuta. Substitution for Barcelona.
Things looking so
Number
easy, almost
94.
too easy here.
Coming on to replace him is
And he's quick to snatch it back.
19, Modric.
Ooh,
Substitution
delicate chip
for
through.
Barcelona appear determined to play through the middle again.
Substitution
And guess
for
what?
Barcelona.
It's the same result.
Number 21, Vinicius Junior. Number 22, Ribery. Coming on the field.
That is a great pick out.
18,
Oh, it's Batistuta.
Heung-min.
They're a big
Number-
chance! He's got a goal! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage
After 80
limitations
minutes
is no longer an option.
Number 10, Gabriel Batistuta.
Tunisia are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pass somewhat off target. Vanderson, gently done. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Quality ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Llorente is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's found the way through. Mbappe. It's out for a goal kick. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Smartly reclaimed. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific, the other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.